Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the draw for the mixed team event at the Suzuki World Championships. To assist in the draw, we are delighted to have with us the newly elected president of the Chinese Judo Association and double Olympic champion, Xiao Mei. Please welcome to the Vice President of the Hungarian Judo Association, the former Olympic champion, Dr. Kovács Anatol. Now to conduct the official and technical aspects of the draw, please welcome IJF Competition Manager, Dr. Lisa Allen, and IJF Head Sport Director, Mr. Vladimir Barth.
Thank you, Sheldon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're very proud today to have the draw for the first Senior World Championships in mixed teams. We have 21 countries that will take part in the competition tomorrow.
In these 21 countries, we have 4 countries in which we seeded. For seeded number 1, Japan. Seeded number 2, Netherlands. Country seeded number 3 is Brazil. And the last seeded country for number 4 is France.
And now, for position number 5, I will ask Randall Lee to make the draw. Position number 5, Great Britain.
We kindly ask Ankara to draw the country for position number 6. Romania.
And for position number 7, Georgia.
We draw the country for position number 8. And it's Mongolia.
And now for position number 9, the team of Germany.
Position number 10. It's for Croatia.
And position number 11, is Canada.
Position number 12. Turkey.
Position 13. Kazakhstan.
Position 14. China.
And position 15. Russia.
Position number 16. Algeria.
Position 17. Ukraine.
Position number 18. And it's Cuba.
And position 19. Is Poland.
The position for number 20. Is Hungary.
And the last
Thank you very much, coaches. Wish you good luck. Thanks for taking attention. Thank you.
És mindenkinek szurkolunk a magyar csapatért, hasonlóan hagyjunk együnk, és holnap mindenkinek jó szurkolást és jó szórakozást kívánok. Szurkoljunk, szurkoljunk!
Ladies and gentlemen, the IJF will now present a recognition award to an individual who has served the IJF for many years on the IJF World Tour, the World Championships and at Olympic Games. To present the award, please welcome to the stage International Judo Federation Head Refereeing Directors Mr. Juan Carlos Vargas and Mr. Jan Schneiders. And in recognition of his dedication and service to the International Judo Federation, please welcome from China, Mr. Huang Ho-Chao.
Dear friends, 5 minutes to go.
Kedves nézőink, már csak 5 perc a kezdésig.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the 6th and final day of the 2017 Suzuki World Judo Championships here in Budapest. Budapest, a leading global city with strengths of commerce, finance, media, fashion, education and entertainment. This afternoon we will be following the repechage and semi-finals of the women's plus 78s, and for the men under 100s and plus 100s. The coverage on mat number 2 will be brought to you by Mr. Neil Adams and Mr. Sheldon Franco Rook. And for myself, Loretta Cusack-Dore, will be delighted to bring coverage on mat number 1. And starting on number 1, we have the representing Belgium, Toma Nikiforov in the white gi, and Gazimov representing Azerbaijan in the blue. Well, this is the under 100 kilograms. Nikiforov built up to this World Championships in Dusseldorf, took the gold medal. World Championships back in 2015, a bronze medal, and Havana Grand Prix back in 2014, first place. Gazimov representing Azerbaijan in Baku Grand Slam this year. His lead up was a silver medal, but we all remember him very well as the Olympics silver medalist in 2016. So as you see, the athletes just approaching the mat, looking very calm and ready for action to what I'm quite sure will be a very exciting but tough match here. So this is the repechage, a place in the bronze medal final for the winner. Last chance here for a possible medal in this World Championships. Belgium in the white, Azerbaijan in the blue. Elmar Gazimov, 26 years of age. Like I said, silver medal in the Olympic Games in 2016. Both these athletes have had an outstanding performance today in a lead up to this repechage. Well, what's really expected, neither one of these athletes really committing too much in the opening minute of the contest. Nikiforov lost out in the quarterfinals for a place in the semi-finals against Corral of the Netherlands. And Gazimov lost out to Aaron Wolf of Japan. Well, we have 2.5 minutes remaining in this contest. Oh, very similar in styles of gripping. Gazimov dropping underneath his opponent, a good attack. Nikiforov there looking for the Niwaza. As you see there, the coach giving some sound advice, trying to tell him to compose himself, focus. Nikiforov there dropping under his opponent, needs to get a little bit more of a turn and breaking his opponent's balance. He's got to be very careful or he'll start to pick up the Shidos based on the weak attacks. With 1.5 minutes remaining in this contest, there's no score, but what's more important, there's no Shidos. Gazimov there coming under his opponent. So close to a score there. The coach of Azerbaijan looking for the score, as you can see there in the far right-hand corner. And Gazimov picks up that Wazari. Once again, he drives underneath. Nikiforov nearly fell into the same trap as we've just seen seconds before. That now has him trailing with a Wazari against him with just under a minute remaining. Nikiforov, as you can see, going over the top now. A Sutemi Waza. Didn't get the rotation as he went over on that attack, but nevertheless a good, strong commitment in there. Belgium, as you can see, that right hand over onto the belt, leaving himself a little bit vulnerable for his opponent to come underneath, stumbles him over onto his face. Invaluable seconds being taken away for any opportunity for Nikiforov to come back. Very defensive posture there from the Azerbaijan. So you can see those straight arms pushing into the core of Nikiforov. As once more he drives over the top, taking the belt. But a place in the bronze medal final goes to Gazimov of Azerbaijan.
Winner on 10v1 in the bronze medal contest from Azerbaijan, number 2 of the Olympic Games from Rio, Gazimov.
Well, just another job, another step closer to a place on the rostrum. And here's the highlights of that journey for Azerbaijan. He drops underneath there, as you can see, tucking right under, dropping his opponent onto the side. As Nikiforov goes over onto that belt, that was the mistake the Belgique made. And the drive and determination from Gazimov. So now we have the semi-final of the under-100s. No head, well, one head-to-head, and Wolf of Japan in that lead, 23-21, very similar in ages, but world ranking, #1 world ranking for Kurel, and world ranking 31 for Wolf.
Please welcome the referee in the Judo. On 10v1, the semi-final for men under 100 kilograms. In white, number 1 of the world ranking.
Well, as the athletes approach the mat, Kurel representing the Netherlands, lead up to this World Championships in Baku Grand Slam, was the gold medalist in Düsseldorf Grand Prix in 2017, the bronze medalist, and Budapest last year Grand Prix, which will be a very familiar home ground, and a winning streak hopefully for him, took the gold medal. Adam Wolf representing Japan. His lead up, very, very similar. Düsseldorf Grand Prix in 2017, took the silver medal. Tashkent last year in 2016, gold medalist, and Ukbata back in 2015 was gold medalist. So they're very, very comfortable in those finals, picking up those medals. World-class athletes now battling away for a place in the final of the under 100 kilograms. Well, Korel's journey to this semi-final, defeated the Croatian Kumaric, then went on to defeat Palchik of Israel and Nikiforov of Belgium. Some outstanding performances from both these athletes. Aaron Wolf, again, a couple of scary moments on his trip to the semi-final. But finds himself here now. Number 1 seed, Korel from the Netherlands. World ranked number 1, Michael Korel. Putting in there as a bit of a drop, but really under a bit of pressure against the Japanese. As we know, Japan have done extremely well, especially in the first 3 days of competition. In the first 2 days, they picked all gold medals up in every weight division and won in the third day. Well, they've had such a good winning streak, and success always, as they say, success always breeds success. Well, here we have another opportunity for Japan to get themselves into the final, but Korel being the number 1 seed, it's not going to be an easy journey. Aaron Wolf there stepping across. He's got both hands on the lapel, one slightly higher than the other, more dominant on that left hand, controlling there, as you can see. Korel controlling with the right, drops underneath his opponent. There was no gap there, and it looked pretty scrappy there, and needs to engage a little bit better. As his coach was saying, he needs to create a space by working off that lapel, driving up to then move underneath. Aaron Wolf there, as you see, he's dropped under his opponent, looking for that turn. Anticipated well by the Dutchman. No Ichigari there from Wolf. First Judo now been awarded, but that goes to Michael Korel. So he tries there to throw that left hand over the top. With the right hand on the lapel. Wolf tries to change direction there, shows to the front, but looking for the Kosoto. And now we're into the golden score. Only one Judo divides them, and that's Michael Korel who's on the disadvantage here into the golden score. Sutemi Waza from the Dutchman. Well, half a minute into golden score. It's been a very tough, competitive match here. Very strong grips, both. Well, a lovely opportunity there. That was something that could have gone either way. Corel. Well, his coach is trying to get him to open up a little bit more, trying to create that opportunity, especially with the ashiwazas. But as we know, the Japanese are very clever with their ashiwazas. Their feet work so well. Ouchigari from Wolf. Ouchigari once more, and yes, a lovely attack there. Corel did so well to get off the attack. But not enough, as Wolf scores on the Ouchigari Awazari, which takes Aaron Wolf into the final of the under 100 kilos. Well, on the other mat, we're Lipitaliani from Georgia battling away with Mamedov of Azerbaijan, and that's also still into golden score with no outcome as yet. But we have the winner, Aaron Wolf of Japan, that goes into the final of the under 100 kilograms. And here's the highlights of that journey. Left hand around the back, hooks in with the Ouchigari. And yes, there's the end result. Driving off on that shoulder, deep in with the attack. Very clever little move as he encourages his opponent to react, as he shows a forward attack and switches it to the rear. It looked like he was going for the Sianagi, switched it back to catch him with the Ouchigari. And the other finalist, Lipitiliani, will meet Aaron Wolf of Japan a little bit later on. So now we'll be coming up very shortly. With the plus 78 kilo category. And on mat number 1, representing Bosnia and Herzegovina, Larisa Seric in the white, and she'll be up against the Korean Min Young Kim in the blue. Well, Larisa Seric, representing Bosnia and Herzegovina's journey to this repechage, was against Kara, defeating Kara of Turkey in her first match. And losing out to Kidetska of Azerbaijan in the quarterfinals. Kim defeated in the first round the Ukraine Sepsia then went on to beat Azanova of Kazakhstan. And here we have so obviously Larissa out of this repechage, and Kim goes automatically into the bronze medal final. So we'll be coming up. We'll find the decider of the other bronze medal final. In the under 78 kilo category, there was 31 judokas participating. Kim, who goes into the bronze medal final, as I was saying earlier on, defeated Sapsia of Ukraine, Isanova of Kazakhstan, and just lost out to Yusong of China in the quarterfinals. Very convincing wins. And if you've just joined us, we're here on day 6 of the Suzuki World Judo Championships. Over the past 6 days, we've had the pleasure to watch and be thrilled by some wonderful judo. Almost 800 athletes ascended here in Budapest, and 100 representing 134 nations. And we have some really exciting matches coming up for you in this final day, day number 6, where we're covering the plus 78s for women, the under 100s for men, and the plus 100s for the men. The biggest superstar and one of the biggest matches coming up very soon is with Teddy Riner, double Olympic champion, 8 times world champion, here to defend that world title and looking for number 9. 5 times European champion, an amazing athlete in his own right and a real true legend. But he's going to be up against a very tough opponent, and that's Tashvili of Georgia, who is the current European champion and has had an outstanding performance throughout this year in the build-up to this World Championships. A young and up-and-coming Georgian with so much potential, so much hunger, and it'll be interesting to see in that semi-final what happens. He's one of these athletes that everybody has been talking about throughout this year, and looking for this moment for both these athletes to come head-to-head. We also have in the plus 100s, we have Moura, who's the number 1 world ranking seed from Brazil. And for the thrills of this crowd here today, they're hoping for 1 medal for the Hungary from Bana Bor, who's had an amazing performance leading up to this semi-final and has thrilled and excited this crowd no ends. So do stay with us for what will be some very exciting matches. As we look around there and the crowds, they're sitting on the stairs. There doesn't seem to be a chair available. The French crowd over there, as you can see. Darcel Young, one of the coaches for Teddy Riner. And the other bronze medal finalist is Savelklaus, representing the Netherlands, that we'll see a little bit later on mat number 2. So now to stay focused here on mat number 1, we're back again. We're representing Azerbaijan in the plus 78 kilo category semi-finalist. We have Kinzensky in the white, represented China in blue, Song Yung. And there the ladies, as we see. No head-to-head, 26. The Azerbaijan to the Chinese 21. One wins, 82 wins for you. And it pods 42-4. World ranking 15-18. Well, they're both very, very close in the world ranking. So it'll be very interesting to see how these two compete against each other. Kinzerska road to this World Championships, as you see in the view of our camera, in Minsk European Open, took a bronze medal. But Yu Song of China in the Worlds back in 2015 took the gold medal. Looking very confident as she approaches the mat for this semi-final. Kinzerska, obviously slightly younger than her opponent. Not as many results under her belt, but as we've seen so many times throughout this week, some of the top seeds have gone out in the earlier rounds, and seeds that have done as far as 138 up, taking the gold medals here this week. So this is a semi-final that could go either way. Yu throws that right hand high over onto the collar. She's got the lapel as well, controlling the head of Azerbaijan. Trying to draw the head. She's slightly taller than the Chinese competitor, but really looking very uncomfortable there as Yu piles the pressure on, drawing her down and looking to create an opportunity to come through for an attack. Maybe waiting there a little bit too long. The Azerbaijan will pick up a Shido, but other than having a very strong controlling grip, didn't actually follow up and do anything with it. So there, both of them received the Shidos. Kazurska there stepping across for what looked to be the Osota, losing the control and her balance, goes down into the Niwaza. Two minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this contest. Kazurska once again, another strong attack. Didn't have the upper body control. Lost it halfway through the attack and now finds herself on her face in Niwaza. The Azerbaijan coach there trying to give some sound advice. Yu with the right hand high up onto the collar as she tries to draw her opponent, steps across for the Osotogari. Kazurska looking to counter it. Well, just under 2 minutes remaining in this contest. Both have a Shido apiece. Neither one very close to scoring. The stronger of attacks came from China. Kazurska there, as you can see, coming in for the Makakomi. Once more loses a bit of control. Now Yu trying to find an opportunity in the Niwa. She's got that arm. She's trying to rotate her opponent over onto her back. Not having too much success down in the ground. Well, just coming up to the last minute in this semi-final. Yu still looking the stronger of the two. Kazurska starting to look quite tired there. Step across there, Yu persevering with the Makakomi, trying to drive her opponent onto her back. Gets the Wazari and takes the lead with just half a minute remaining in this contest. Well, Yu slightly lighter than her opponent by roughly about 20 kilos. Then steps across, loses the control on that leg, but then perseveres underneath to a drop Sianagi with 23 seconds remaining. Kazurska now really has to go something to get back now. She makes an attempt there to counter, that now finds herself in a place that she shouldn't be if she's wanting to come back into this contest with 8 seconds to go. Needs to be back up on her feet. Well, Kazurska tried so hard to get into that final of the plus 78s, but for you, the Wazari, close to the end of that contest, was the ceiling point and a place for China in the final. So Song Yu takes the win and a place in that final, and we'll see her a little bit later on. But here's some of the highlights. The Osota drops underneath for the Cianagi, scoring the Wazari. The deciding factor of this semi-final. The Osota drops the leg, drops underneath, but continues to roll until she gets that Wazari. So we'll be coming up very shortly. Now we have the repechage of the plus 100. Head to head, well, Nadan takes the lead on that. 5th dan to 4th dan when it comes to wins. Well, Okrurashvili, 105 wins, very impressive indeed. 75 by Ippon. Ranked number 15 in the world. Well, on paper, Adam Okrurashvili takes the lead already before starting. But Naidan, Olympic champion, or Olympic silver medalist, I should say, back in 2012. So you don't become an Olympic silver medalist and not be good. That's all I can say. Asian champion back in 2016, picked up the gold. But Okrurashvili, Tbilisi Grand Prix, the build-up to this World Championships has been on form. Took the gold medal in Tbilisi and also a silver medal, only losing to his younger teammate in that final. Took the silver medal in the European Championships. Well, Okrurashvili, no stranger to being the centre stage with a chance of a medal at this level, the World Championships. And nor does his opponent from Mongolia. Mongolia in white, Nadan Okrurashvili representing Georgia in blue. The repechage, a place in the bronze medal final. Okrurashvili's teammate already in the semi-final. Again, another tall order for him, where he'll be up against the double Olympic champion, 8 times world champion, Teddy Riner. Tukishvili, the name that's on everybody's lips at this moment. Can he or can he not take Teddy Riner off the top of the world rostrum? Well, 3.5 minutes left in this contest. No score as yet. A very close match, which we would expect. Both these athletes very similar in stature. Lovely drop, Cianagi there from Naidan. Good attack. Okrurashvili looking for the Niwazar as he rotates his opponent over. Shido is awarded to the Georgian. Well, when you look at both these athletes, there is an incredible different size here. In fact, there's almost 44 kilos of a difference in weight. And there's no guesses on who leads on the weight. Nadan trying to battle away and staying static when you're giving away 44 kilos. Well, it's playing with fire a little bit. You need to start moving the bigger opponents. Otherwise, it's like hitting a brick wall. Okruashvili there, drawing all his weight onto his opponent. And picks up his second Shido. Now the Georgian really has to start taking a little bit of control in this contest. There's Nadan with another drop. But there's the danger for Nadan, is that counter that Okruashvili has done several occasions, not only in this competition, but in previous events where he's always been very successful. Well, 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining in this contest. You need to Okru just holding, Okruashvili just holding on to his opponent very, very slow. And I can't see how the Georgian can survive anymore. But Nadan picks up the Shido. The Georgian tries to follow, he rides the Slianagi this time, but once more, another strong attack from the Mongolian. Well, it showed that, oh, well, that was a Sutemi Waza, sacrificed his body, and this is a big, big mistake from the Mongolian. Does so well to get out of danger. Not sure what he was thinking about there when doing a Sutemi Waza on such a big man. Well, 43 seconds remaining in this contest. As both athletes battle away. Another drop from Nadan. Surely the referee won't allow this to ride anymore. Okruashvili really is starting to look very tired. And as you can see just with the body language, the defences are down. And there's another drop. Well, it's got to be. And there it drives off to the side, looking for that score. Nadan has done all the work. With seconds remaining in this contest, 2 Shidos to Okruashvili. He cannot survive anymore. And again, this is the sign that we always feel that athletes been asked to tidy up can sometimes mean one thing, and that's a penalty to finish the contest. As we know, one more to the Georgian would result in the hand Sokumaki, and there we have it. Okruashvili picks the third and final Shido up to be disqualified. And Nadan takes the win and the place in the bronze medal final. And here's some of the highlights of that contest. He drops underneath, so close for an attack there, so close to scoring. But there were several occasions where Nadan had Okrishvili flying through the air. And the Georgian, this opportunity he had there to finish in, just didn't get the complete roll on that take back. Well, as the crowd sit there very patiently, you can see a lot of the French flags painted on the faces of some of these spectators. And the next semi-finals are coming up with the plus 100s. We have Murad David of Brazil in the white. Barnabor, which is going to be a very noisy match indeed here on mat number 1. But what's going to be the big crunching match is going to be the plus 100s other semi-final, and that's against the Georgian in the white, Tukshvili, against Mr. Teddy Riner on mat number 2, representing France. So as you can hear, this arena is starting to get that little bit noisier. And we all know why. Barnabor. Here he is with Mora in Brazil, born of Hungary. Head-to-head swell. Mora is in the lead there, same age. Wins 75 to 120 Ippons. Well, Bor seems to have the advantage there, 78 Ippons. Can he make it another one that'll take him in to the final and a guaranteed medal for Hungary here today? As we know, Barnabor took 7th place in the World Championships, the plus 100s, as he confidently swaggers here into the arena. Everyone up on their feet for Barnabor, representing Hungary. David Moura from Brazil, the number 1 seed in the world. So here we have it, the semi-final of the plus 100 kilograms. Moura, Brazil, white. Bor, Hungary in the blue. And a good start already, a positive start there for Bor. Goes straight in for the Sianagi. Moura now looking to work on that arm and the juji. Bor, as you can see, the left hand on the lapel, controls his opponent's sleeve on the left side. Sutemi Waza there for Moura, drawing his opponent in between the legs there. The Hungarian coach giving sound support and advice out there. Well, everything lies on the shoulders of Barnabor to deliver a medal for Hungary. It's their last chance here in this World Championships. A place in the final would guarantee a medal. Or there, as you see, side skipping the edge of the tatami. Mora looking very strong. That left hand on the lapel. Two minutes and 12 seconds remaining in this semi-final. Mora, as you can see, trying to drive the arm, left hand over the top. Ball controlling the left sleeve now tactically to try and give him that little bit more of an advantage and better control of this contest. Uchimata, yes! And a wonderful entry. We'd seen Mora demonstrate that technique in the previous matches. As you could see, the pressure was on him and that release of energy as he threw that Uchimata in. And the win goes to Mora with a superb demonstration of the Uchimata. Once more, superbly executed. So here's the highlights of that semi-final. Mora's hopping in there for the Uchimata. Beautifully executed, so stylishly and elegantly planted. Once more, pulls off that sleeve, controls the head turns, planting his opponent flat on his back for the perfect ippon. Well, that was, as it all says there in the crowd, the heads are down. But for Bora, he's got an opportunity for the bronze medal. He goes into the bronze medal final. So it's not all lost yet for Hungary. Well, the last time Hungary Well, there's a lovely overview there, as you can see all the cameras that are in place, and that's one thing that has been absolutely outstanding here this whole week, is the camera images that we've managed to get. So from myself, Loretta Cusack-Doyle, all I'm here to say is thank you very much for joining us for the past 6 days here in Budapest for this individual World Championships. And now we will continue on mat number 2 with the bronze finals. and the finals of the weight categories plus 78, under 100 and plus 100 kilograms. Thank you and goodbye.
Quote.
Sorry, it's not mine.
The crowd don't like it, but come on. That was an amazing match. Teddy Riner, what a great champion you are, because you bounced back there, and that was an amazing comeback. It really was, because the fear in his face there when he got thrown with that Diashi was incredible.
And that's only the semi-final.
Oh, he hasn't won it yet, has he? No, he hasn't won it yet.
I was thinking the same thing, because we're putting everything onto Guram Tusishvili as though he's the only person that could test him. There you go. Oh, elbow down.
Elbow
down
went
and
down.
up.
It wasn't a score. It absolutely was not a score.
But that was.
Riner got one left then, and it's against Mura in the final. Teddy Riner pulls it out the bag. This man here took him closer than he has been for a long, long time. I think it's about 130 contests undefeated, and he stared defeat in the face. That was amazing, it really was. And credit to the young Georgian, because he really took the fight to Riner.
Well, I think I was speechless afterwards and couldn't quite articulate what I'd said earlier on, which was Teddy Riner has a degree of knowledge about what he needs to do and when he's going to do it. If he's not pushed, he'll just do as much as he needs to. When he got pushed by Tusishvili, he showed that he still had something there, and he came up to do it. The bronze medal contests are coming up now, and the first of these features Elmar Gazimov of Azerbaijan. He's up against teammate Elkan Mammadov. It'll be Gazimov in the white judogi, Mammadov in blue.
Well, it's not bad, is it, if you've got the world rank number 5 and the world rank number 3 out there. A guaranteed medal for Azerbaijan. We've got to calm ourselves down now.
They would have loved to have been on opposite sides in this situation.
Yeah, it's always a shame, isn't it? But then that's what the world rankings are for.
Yeah, that's how that's how it got sorted out.
So just because you come from the same country doesn't mean that they pop you over on opposite sides in the draw. If the world rankings bring you out on the same quarter, then so be it. So they have depth in this category. These two have fought each other and they train together. Gazimov in white, here he comes. Mammadov in blue. They, of course, are going to know each other very, very well. Not so sure they train together all the time, but they still know each other. They will fight each other in national championships. They probably have fought all the way through. And And of course, at one stage, they were opposite, they were in different weight categories. Oh, Yoko Otoshi. Well, it's a bit of a mixture, isn't it? It's Yoko Satemi for sure, but a little bit of a mixture when they duck the head there. Could say it's a form of Kadaguruma. Two techniques by Mammadov, and Gazimov got to find a way back. Looking for the Juji Gatami here. Now looking to take the top half, wrap it up.
First minute gone, no score. Yeah, penalty free as well.
Yeah, penalty free. I think just Mammadov, a couple of attacks up there, and I think Gazimov's just got to get on his bike a bit.
Flew out on the flight together, no doubt. Same hotel, warming up, meals all the time together. In the team event tomorrow together. Just this particular one, they've got to go head-to-head.
Absolutely, and like I was saying, I think they were different weight categories for quite some time, so they will have trained together. Gazimov really hasn't started, and so we really need Gazimov. Otherwise, he will get penalised, so he needs to initiate.
You never know where these sorts of head-to-heads are going to go. Which one is in the ascendancy? Who at home has got, the pecking order, or whether there's any sort of real previous against them.
Well, that's right. You can't always assume, can you, that they're best of mates?
That's true. Gazimov may have asked to come out on a different flight.
He might. So now he's got the grip that he wants here, Mammadov. Now, I thought he was going to jump on his back then. It was very, very close.
Minute and a half left to go. It hasn't been a smash 'em up, bang 'em up contest, but at the same time, it hasn't been a complete stalemate. They've demonstrated that they do know each other very, very well. And they're both high-quality fighters, so, technically very astute. You are going to get some difficult gripping situations. The defences are going to be strong, and because they know each other so well, that's going to make it doubly hard.
Yeah, especially as they're just attacking at the right time as well. So there's no penalties on there, which is a good thing. So any score here, just finish it off. Can't just drop Mammadov. Well, the crowd definitely quietened down after that last bit of excitement.
Well, they had Bohr on one mat and Rinne on another. Tushishvili was probably, the crowd favourite. They fancied him, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, absolutely. They did. They liked him. They were right in there.
Into the last minute then. Single score will win it. We've said that a few times, and so it's turned out to be. It's so tight.
It was always going to be tight. Nobody was going to just come out here and throw the other one for Ippon. Crowd just getting a little bit impatient, certainly after the excitement of what we've just seen.
Well, it won't be long before they get more excitement again, because Teddy Rinne will be back. He'll be up against David Mura in the final. Before that, we've got quite a bit more judo to bring you.
Sianagi this time. Mammadov! Oh, he's gone over. Now, was that a score?
Just whipped the legs over, didn't he? It looked like the legs landed and the top half of the body hadn't quite got turned.
That was really close, wasn't it? Gazimov there, countering him back and keeps switching sides. I think that's what's going to score in the end. One penalty up to Mammadov. Well, there's a world bronze medal at stake here. Sianagi there from Mammadov. Gazimov there. Almost takes him over. Just the elbow out.
Saved him.
Saved.
Referee wants them to get straight back on with it. No tidying up with the geese, just get on with it. Single Shido against Mammadov.
Well, this is where we see a little bit of pace injected often. Don't like to go too far over because it's any time limit.
He just collapsed. He didn't like the belt grip. Half a minute into golden score.
Yeah, anybody's match. This 40 seconds to go, and still anybody can win the bronze medal here. The other bronze medal match, Denisov against Korel of the Netherlands, and Denisov, of course, of Russia. After that, of course, we've got the final, which is Wolf Aaron against Lipatiliani of Georgia. So a couple of medal chances here for Georgia.
They just know each other so well, don't they?
They do. They're just cancelling each other out here, and that's going to be it. It's all over. Yeah. He just went onto his side there, didn't he, Mammadov? And he knew as soon as he landed that it was all over. Sianagi attempt. He just changed the direction of it.
He was a winner either way, wasn't he? That chap in the crowd.
He was indeed.
Elmar Gazimov, it is, who takes the bronze medal for Azerbaijan. And Mammadov has to settle for a 5th place at these World Championships. Yeah, best buddies, eh?
Obviously, no love lost there, I don't think. Obviously. But, you know, the funny thing was, Mammadov then, when he landed, as soon as he landed, his eyes went up to the ceiling, didn't it? And he just went, damn. Just made a mistake.
And it was going to come from an error.
Reverse Sianagi, that's an aerial view. What a great aerial view. Watch him just go off the same side of the jacket, and then he just changed it. He just literally rolled him onto his side there. Mammadov goes, it's all over. Well, it's not in the Gokyo, that one, I'm telling you now. Definitely is not.
Right, coming up next, the second of the bronze medal contests. Kirill Denisov of Russia faces Michael Korel of the Netherlands. It'll be Denisov in the white judogi, Korel in blue.
Korel, of course, coming through as the... He was top of the ranking, wasn't he? Top of the world rankings coming in.
Seed.
Yeah. There it is, I'll tell you. But Denisov here, he'll want to come away with yet another medal here in the World Championships. And I was going to ask Sheldon just to tell us how many world medals he's got, actually. I just put him on the spot.
That's okay. I'll delve into our archive here and find out what we come up with.
Representing Russia, two-time German champion and two-time world silver medalist, Kirill Denisov.
Well, Dennis van der Geest just said that he's got two silver medals. He probably just didn't want to go too far down the list, because he's also got 2 bronze medals, so 4 in total. That's Kirill Denisov. 2009 in Rotterdam, in the under 90 kilo category, he picked up his first bronze medal. Sorry, silver medal. He lost out to, that would have been Sung Dae Nam in that 2009 final then.
Been there a long time, eh?
Yeah.
He has been there a long time. There's the arm over the top here. He's going to look for the Uchimata straight away. Oh, and he's going to score. Was Harry. Uchimata, he just looked as if he was just out for it, didn't he? Out straight away.
It just knocked his feet away from him.
Well, he was in the hold down then as well, Denisov, but he came out, just the whole body language here. I mean, Karel tried to do some kind of ashiwaza. Denisov just powers him over.
Bizarre, wasn't it, effort there?
But he has the intention of throwing Karel for Ippon here. Karel can feel it. Look at that right hand there. Just trying to stop him from coming through. One minute gone. Karel hasn't even started it yet. Ashiwaza again. That's it. It's going to be all over. What a massive. Here's a Guruma and straight into the hold down there. Not even going to try and get out of that. Well, he kind of gave up on it, didn't he? You know, it was just the whole feel of the match. When he came out, Denisov gave the feeling that he was going to throw for Ippon. And he did.
And take another world medal. Some Russian supporters in the crowd there.
5th world medal. Good performance from Denisov, really. First medal in the higher weight category.
First, you think there are more coming then?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you can't write him off, can you? My goodness.
And why would he have gone up there to fight in that weight category just for a one-off?
No, he's going all the way to the Olympic Games, this guy, I tell you now, at -100s.
He's ready for some more, isn't he, Kirill
Yeah,
Denisov?
he was so hungry coming out there. I mean, he was. He just took hold. And for me, body language said it all. I'm going to throw you for Ippon, but then he just changed directions, didn't he?
29 years old, so he's got time in that heavier weight category. You know, they go on for a little bit longer there, 32, 33.
I think that's why they go up, isn't it? It's just like you said earlier, it's a little bit of a different balance. Sasai Surikomi, and he just wheels him over. Well, that was classical, wasn't it? It's almost like he's demonstrating to us. He says that way.
Really throws him well, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful control. Transition was good as well.
He was very, very quickly into the Osai Waza, and maybe because it was so strong, that's why Michael Corral hardly moved. He gave one little push. He knew it wasn't going anywhere.
It was a little token.
Well, whilst Denisov signs autographs, Wolf Aaron and Valem Lipatiliani are getting ready for the final. It'll be Wolf in the white judogi for Japan, Lipatiliani in blue for Georgia.
28 years of age, Lipitiliani. Can't have that many more chances in world finals if he wants that global championship win. Wolf Aaron, just 21 years of age. That was his way through there. Wolf, Korol, Gasimov, Pasiek, Kajenix, Almazedine of Jordan. And this is going to be a great moment for Georgia if he manages to do it. Wolf Aaron, though, he is a real tough cookie. Not traditional style of judo, Japanese style, should I say, and he is a fighter.
2 bronze medals and a silver medal for Varlam Lipitiliani so far. Neil is hinting at the possibility that he could crack it this time. Wolf, 21, nowhere near as experienced as Varlam Lipitiliani, but we shall see.
Yeah, he's a spoiler, isn't he, Wolf? And he really does find he picks techniques out of midair. And I think that's the beauty of what he does. It's going to be a good fight. Here we go, Wolf in white. Right against left. So they'll be fighting for that sleeve all the time, unless they go over the other flank. Best way. Oh, great. Yoshihiro Yamashita there. A 2-time, 4-time world champion, Olympic champion as well. Back in the 80s. One of the greatest, actually. There's the change in direction there by Wolf. Lipitiliani, though, he's been fighting so hard all day. Now he's got the belt there.
Ooh, didn't like that, did he?
He did not like that at all, did he, Wolf?
Yeah.
He said, no, I get a funny feeling that something's going to happen here.
So I'm going to bail out this one.
Well, as soon, just to let everybody know out there that don't know what that means, basically, Lipitiliani there, over the top, grabs the belt. That normally means he's coming in for a whopping big technique that takes most everybody over the top. Wolf said he didn't want to give it a go. Another Olympic champion there, Mr. Uemura Sensei. And he was Olympic champion 1976, the winner over Keith Remfry in the final in this very division, in the heavyweight division.
The big men.
Well, it's going to be a tight one, this, isn't it? Halfway.
Second time that Wolf has attempted that, and Lipitiliani's seen it coming, blocked it both times.
Yeah, he needs to leave it now. He's gone that side all the time, so he needs to throw caution to the wind. What we haven't seen yet from Wolf is the ouchigari that he does. He's got a really good ouchigari that he does, and he does it when he's under pressure. So we'll see.
Lipitiliani decided to have a go as well and was dealt with in the same way.
This for the world title, minus 100 kilograms. Lipitiliani. Georgian coach wants Shidos. We don't want Shidos. We want to see a throw, of course. We don't want to see penalties. Wow, tight. There's the ouchigari. Well, neither fighter here able to get through the defences of the other one. So strong defence, strong attack. Lipitiliani again, Lipitiliani, and that was close. So now Aaron Wolf is going to have to come forwards. It'll have to be him now to take the initiative.
Lipitiliani was clever in his last contest, and he put in 2 or 3 attacks just about this kind of point, just to put more pressure on his opponent. They picked up another penalty. I wonder if he'll do that here.
Well, yeah, it's just been head down, and the work he's put in, actually, all the way through the day, Lipitiliani. He'll sleep well tonight.
Yeah, he does.
Just that look of desperation there from Wolf.
We're at that scoreboard again, Neil.
Yeah, it's there. Now Wolf is going to really have to pick this up if he's going to pick this up and rescue it.
And the last man that we spoke about it, when it was that same situation, was Lipitiliani.
He was there then. Look at this. He's going to go for the turnover here, Lipitiliani. He was going to try for it. Wolf just turned straight into the arm. That's a good attack from Wolf, and you're right. If he goes passive now, Lipitiliani doesn't care. He's got 2 penalties to play with here. Ouchi! It's gone! Oh my goodness me, that ouchigari got him out of trouble again. He changed direction, and Lipitiliani is down. Lipitiliani loses it in golden score, 27 seconds in, and he is going to be mortified.
Well, all the talk about tactics went by the wayside when, again, Wolf's back was up against the wall. Neil said about, his go-to technique was ouchigari, and he pulled it out in incredible style.
And really under pressure, right? I mean, you don't get much more pressure than that. You're 2 Shidos down, you've got to attack, it's got to be a good attack. And the only one attack that you do in the whole contest that is worth its salt is that one.
And it clattered Lipitiliani to his back. It really flattened him.
Lipitiliani will be absolutely mortified because Aaron Wolf of Japan is the new world champion, and once again, silver medal, did well, did fantastic, amazing, but that world title eludes him.
The nearly man.
He goes one way. Look how he switches direction. He switches direction there, and he fires off that back leg. That change of direction, how important is that change of direction? Gold medal number 7 for Japan. Look at the toe curled in there. Look at Lipitiliani there as he hits the deck. It wasn't quite an ippon, was it? Because it was on his side. But what a technique under pressure.
Yeah, he doesn't slide down, does he? Lipitiliani's actually off the ground completely, so it's a very, very powerful technique. He doesn't just merely fall backwards. And there's the signal for Wazari from Valimata Karankanta, the Finnish referee. Right, coming up next, the first of the bronze medals in the plus 78 kilo category. Kim Min-jong of the Republic of Korea faces Kaira Sayet of Turkey. It'll be Kim in the white judogi, Sayet in blue.
Akiko Amano of Japan then is going to officiate here. Kim against Sayet. Kim a big thrower as well. here coming out. She surprised a few in the Grand Prix Grand Slam IJF World Circuit. But Sayet also surprised a few, so this is going to be quite a match.
I always get the feeling with the women in the heavyweight division that it's a mood thing, you know, it's a real mood. You catch up with Idalis Ortiz in the super mood, whack, you go over. Yu Song, same thing. Sayet can be flat sometimes, just can't get going. You know, she's in a couple of those today and just, you know, battle through. Can't afford to let that happen here against Kim.
No, you're absolutely right. She can't. Kim's going to be hard, as all the Korean fighters are. Tough, hard to beat. Left to right. Kim left-handed. Uchimata! Looking for the Uchimata as well. You could see it straight away there, trying to set up the way in.
Just on the way in, there was the suspicion that Sayet could go around the back with the Tani Otoshi. It didn't develop, however. She has used that in the past very effectively.
Well, that's a couple of good attacks there from Kim. Sayet will have to start now. Arm over from Sayet. Sayet now just about to throw the hips across. She can do it. She can throw. So now Kim goes to work. Good attacking judo from both of these, at least both going for it. Arm over the back now. Sayet, is she going to go in? So nothing between these two at the moment. Bronze medal in the plus 78 kilos category. Sianagi this time from Kim.
Single Judo picked up by the South Korean. Set. Penalty free. 2 minutes left to go.
Arm over the back again. Sayet now going to go in. Oh, nearly made a mistake there. Got to be careful.
Yeah, you could see the thought process, but the body was going the wrong way and almost paid the price. If Kim had shown any kind of, you know, action there and control, she may have come up with the score.
I think it's Sayet now, isn't she? Trying to take the grip, trying to go, take the initiative. She's the one moving. One minute 28. And Kim just behind on that Shido.
And now Sayet picks up a penalty. No, they've wiped that one out. And I was just saying, you know, she needs to stay penalty free here. You look at the scoreboard and you see a penalty up there against your name that does put some pressure on. She's always second.
Well, coming up to the last minute now, and they just need a score on the board to win this bronze medal. Now, Say It going for it. Can she get past the leg? The legs of Kim just needs to defend a little while, and the referee will stand them up.
"30-odd seconds left to go. Best time to score right now."
Right now. Dopsinagi there from Kim.
Well, the 40-second thing, I'm sure that they could do some kind of statistics and see how many people come back after being scored on with only 40 seconds left in the contest. For some reason, it sticks in my mind. I see very few people come back at that point.
Yeah, I mean, there's the odd contests, aren't they? They're won on the last second of a contest or something like that. But yeah, you're right. 15 seconds to go then. One Shido each. So now going into golden score, any single Shido either side here will decide this match. Here we go. Either that or a big thundering Ippon might do it. Osodagari there from Kim. "23 seconds gone."
Some of the Turkish coaching staff up there. They look fairly relaxed. Oh, better grip now.
Oh, that might be it. That was very close. Oh, and the Korean nearly takes her over.
But that was a good effort there from Say It. Managed to get the hips far enough across to really threaten Kim. That's the first time, really. See if she can get back to her feet and come back with something else. Really don't want to be stopping for a belt tie up now. You've just pressured your opponent.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we're trying to avoid, isn't it? You know, tying the belt up, the long walk home, you could say, that's what they call it, isn't it? And then, well, you can waste 20, 30 seconds there. A few gasps of air and then away you go. Something's going to happen from here now. Just needs to switch it, and she did it before, actually. Well, she took a chance there, didn't she, Say It?
Yeah, that was over-ambitious, I'm afraid. Unnecessarily speculative, too. There's no reason to try it there.
She just needs to switch it, and she's done it twice, actually, Say It, and go one way and then go back for the Kosoto to get the score. She's going the same way all the time. Yeah, defending with the leg, defending with the arm there onto the legs.
Got away with that. A little nudge.
Oh, close.
Good effort from Kim there.
Yeah, wasn't it? It just almost went. Now then, what did that touch? Did the shoulders touch? Arm over now. Oh, she's been taken down. The Korean wins it. She made a mistake. She overstretched.
Good reaction. Kim Min-jong takes the bronze medal for the Republic of Korea over Kyra Say It. Close, but no medal for the Frenchwoman turned Turk. gave it a good run.
Yeah, she overstretched then. She was going for it. I've got to say that it was her that was going for it. Kim, you've got to take your hat off because she just plugged away, didn't she? And nice counter there. Bronze medal for Republic of Korea.
Nothing flashy. Hard fought. Really tough one that was.
Arm over the top there from Say It. Say It gets taken back. Just overstretched. In the wrong place at the right time. Well, you could say at the right time in the wrong place. You'll see how she lands now. Her side will hit the ground. That look on her face says it all.
We've got the second of the bronze medal contests coming up now. Tessie Savelkoels of the Netherlands faces Irina Kinzerska of Azerbaijan. It's Savelkoels in the white judogi, Kinzerska in blue.
Well, again, I think that Savelkoels will come out and she'll be trying for the Sianagi all the time. That's what she'll be putting in there. Kinzerska. Been on the circuit a long time now, Kinzerska.
Wongo Chow, the referee in the middle for this one, was presented with a certificate
lifetime
of
achievement, wasn't it?
From the International Judo Federation. He's retiring after these championships. Been a very good referee over a long period of time.
What a way to go.
Mr. Wong. Got a medal match on the final day of individual competition. He'll be back tomorrow when we've got the team event.
Of course he will, absolutely.
As long as he gives it a good go tomorrow, he could be in another final, perhaps. That's the way you'd like to
go
sign
out.
off.
Absolutely.
Right, Savelkoels in white, Kinzerska in blue. And here's Neil Adams with commentary on this one.
Drop Sianagi, I think, is the. If I was the Netherlands coach, I'd be saying that that would be the one to plug away with. Absolutely. Kinzerska, though, she's not read that script, and she says, "I'm going to do my Makikomi, Haro Makikomi." So just a small problem there for Savelkoels, but Savelkoels now, there's the Sianagi. Doesn't matter which side they come off. Certainly needs to do it with movement, though. Kinzerska, the loser of the semi-final. Yu Song, the reigning world champion, winning and going through to defend her title. Osodagari this time from Savelkoels. Drop Sianagi. Kinzerska says, I don't think so. Now then, that's going to be a score there. She went to the left there, Kinzerska, and can she pull the hold down in? Now it's started. Osai Komi. He's called the Osai Komi, and now Kinzerska just needs to readjust her balance. Savelkuls is moving and trying to move away from the hold down. She's got the leg, Togata. I think Kinzerska will come back out again. Osai Komi again. Just needs to readjust her balance, really. Seconds are still ticking, and she's not quite on the leg there. Oh, now she is. And she's out. 15 seconds, another Wazari. 3 Wazaris on the board now, and Kinzerska, that was a lovely technique there. Oguruma, straight onto the outside of the leg, and she went off the sleeve. So now she's got it all to do. Savelkuls got to try and pull this back. There was the Sianagi. Kinzerska comes off but lands on her front. Well, a really nice Oguruma there from Kinzerska. Went off the sleeve like that, just drove across. Savelkuls comes forward. That's going to be a penalty, surely. There's no rotation there whatsoever. Quite rightly so, too. 2 penalties up to her. Now she's under pressure.
Now they've taken it off. Mr. Wong, you know, dished it out as Neil.
I think he was right.
Had said, and then they took it away.
Don't you?
I didn't see any, and now they've given it back.
Well, I thought Mr. Wong was right.
Same here.
We're into the last minute now. Could she throw this away now because of her condition?
And that one was slightly different because Tessie Savelkuls had to step off it. If it's a false attack, you don't have to step off anything because it's a false attack. If you have to defend, for me, then you've been attacked.
Well, yeah, good point. But that Sianagi there is not enough control on the upper part of the body. 41 seconds left.
That's the danger for Kinzerska now. 41 seconds.
Could you imagine if she drops? Comes off again.
Up.
30 seconds. Third place in the world.
Not looking good. And Savelkuls knows it. Did you see that step up in the movement? You know, quickly move in for the attack. She got 3 attacks here.
Yeah, there's 3 Wazaris on that board as well. 3 Wazaris, and that's another attack. Let her up. 22 seconds.
And she's got another attack and another. That will finish it.
And the crowd want it. And Brynjawski there is telling her to go forwards. One more.
She's just got to put in a good attack here, and that will be it. One good attack, and the bronze medal is yours.
She could lose this here, Kinzerska. She can't even stand up, and it's all over.
It's done. You spoke about Tessie Savelkuls' condition earlier on, and it's a condition that's got her that medal.
Absolutely, it has. And well, Kinzerska, she has done amazingly. I mean, well, she's 3 Wazaris up. And, you know, people out there might go, wow, that's not right. But I'm sorry, but that's the game, isn't it? It is.
Before the referee said, Hajime, we knew the rules. One more, just go now. Oh dear.
Can you believe that? It's just, well, you know what? The crowd don't like it, and I'm sorry, but okay, so she got the 3 wazaras. A lot of people don't like it.
And this tells us what it is the crowd came here to see. They wanted to see a fight. But in order for there to be a fight, both people have got to be in it. The crowd are saying they don't believe that Kinzerska was in it. That's what they're unhappy with. She stopped fighting.
Sheldon, you can't stop fighting in the last minute. You stop fighting in the last minute and run. Everybody knows, the referees know that it's got to be. It has to be penalised. But anyway, credit to the 3 scores she had were superb.
Absolutely. It's a tricky thing to explain if there's still somebody out there who's not quite sure what it is that we're getting excited about here. Kinzerska scored 3 times. We'd very much like her to have the contest because she had 3 positive scores. That's great. However, the rule is that you've got to continue fighting and you've got to be positive. We saw negative judo and we saw someone who didn't want to fight. She picked up 1 penalty. She picked up a second, and it was almost as though we found it impossible to give her the 3rd because of the 3 scores. So what does that tell Tessie Savalcoos? Do I give up? Do I just say, okay, I'll leave it then because I know I'm not going to, win it this way?
What's the point of attacking like crazy, trying to pull it back?
And it was so clear, Kinzerska couldn't attack. She couldn't be attacking because it was Savalcoos who was doing all the attacking. So at some point, it must be, is that like a mathematical impossibility? Right. After all the talking, it's Kinzerska, yeah. Heartbreak.
Well, Savalcoos there was in tears there. She walked away. She thought she'd done enough.
Let's see if we can offer up something now in the heavyweight final. It's Yu Song of China, the current world champion, to face Asahina Sara of Japan. Yu in the white judogi, Asahina in blue.
Well, Asahina is just 20 years of age here. Look at the difference in age. 11 years age difference between these two. And Sara Asahina, Ippon all the way through. So we'll see how this goes because it should be tough for her, I think, because Yu Song is the defending champion. Yu Song will be going for her 2nd world title.
I'm going to throw something out there for you. Frank Wolf is the referee in the middle for this one. Just a bit of interest for you. This is the hardest weight category, for a woman to win a medal in if you're not from China, Japan or Cuba. If you're not from one of those 3, you're not taking the gold medal here.
Well, they definitely have the history, don't they? And I mean, I was saying earlier about the amount of medals. It's either Japan or China, isn't it?
Today it is, yeah.
Obviously then Cuba, we had the Olympic champion there.
Dalis Ortiz.
Yes, Ortiz is, was a flag bearer, wasn't she? She did world championships, 2 world championships and the Olympic Games. And other than that, China have got a great history, haven't they?
And
here we go.
And it's turned out that way again.
Yeah, here we go again. China and Japan. Yu in white and Asahina in blue.
And another very quick point. A friend of mine, Richard, was saying, wouldn't it be nice if, the other countries, apart from Japan, did all the nice mat etiquette and everything? If you saw the Japanese and Chinese coaches there bowing to each other, bowing to the podium before they sat down. Yang Chu Li in the coach's chair for Yu Song.
Yeah, and you see always, don't you, Kosei Inui doing the same. Yeah. Asahina, she'll be going for the Ippon here. And I think that Yu Song, she's been throwing as well all day. When they go in, there's Yu Song and of course well, there's been 2 representations today, hasn't there? You know, with the Chinese and Ma Sisi as well. And you know, Ma Sisi just a little bit flat. Yu Song, she's been going for it, but that's a nice Ashiwaza again by Asahina. "20 years of age."
Huge heart. Just loves judo. And speaks really good English because Dad does too.
Yeah, Dad does too. And yeah, he came over to see me earlier on in the day, so...
Whenever we're in Tokyo, she's the bubbliest character around, Asahina.
Yeah, this will be excellent. She likes to practice her English as well. She does. She's the one initiating at the moment. Asahina trying to get across there, and Yu Song will be the one getting a penalty.
Yeah, rightly so.
First really big technique from Yu Song.
I went to Yu Song's wedding in Qingdao a few years ago.
Right?
I wonder if Asahina's going to invite me to hers when she gets married.
Don't know.
Put that in my book.
I'm sure you'll ask. I'm sure you will.
No score yet inside.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's nearly there, wasn't it? You know, the beauty of this is that Asahina, she does all her techniques to the right and then she'll switch it. And she scores a lot with this, doesn't she? She nearly got the same, exactly the same as the semi-final there. So now she'll have Yu Song just defending to that just a little bit. Nice Soda Makikomi there from Yu Song. She was tight on the arm there as well.
Yeah, I think her temptation here is to try to bring Asahina round to the front. I'd like to see her try and take her to the back with the same Makikomi arm, but to go to the rear.
Certainly not giving up her world title easy. That was a good Kosoto attempt as well, wasn't it? She tried that one, Yu Song. Pretty even, this. Into the last minute.
Just lost contact with the hands there and collapsed in a heap.
Yeah, I think her best effort, her best chance is with the Sasai. See how fast she is?
Yeah.
She's really fast. Very explosive with the hips and the hands.
Yu Song, wasn't that?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There.
And there it is again. There's the Sasai. Now can she get it turned over? She might just have the leverage on that.
Not quite.
Well, she tried to counter it there, Yu Song. She obviously felt it the first time. And she thought, well, right, if I control the head here, I can counter this. 22 seconds left. So good attacking judo from both of these, and they're both going for big scores. Yu Song tries it again, tries to wrap up the arm, goes into golden score. Now, Soda Makikomi, Asahina will have to come back. Yu Song starting to go to work now. She has to be careful of that left arm, doesn't she? She thrusts that left arm. Masina defends by thrusting the left arm, straight left arm. And she puts it underneath the armpit as well. Any predictions?
It really is even. That single Shido not really, you know, hampering Yu Song. She looks reasonably comfortable, not tired. She's not flopping. Not been able to come up with a real threat on that side. Asahina's managed to cover that every time. They're valid attacks, but it doesn't look as though she's going to catch her there. Kosodogaki was the closest.
Well, a penalty up there for Asahina. It's all evens now. So any penalty now to either side will decide this, but also any score will. And they've both been going for it. There's the Sasai. Now Asahina will have to defend because Yu Song goes over for the Sotomakekomi. I think that's Mum, isn't it?
Dad must be hiding somewhere.
I think he must be. Yeah, it's definitely Mum, though, up there. So now who wants it most? World title at stake here.
Well, 3 times in a row that she hasn't managed. She was managing to get the leg across before. Now it's a little bit lazy, just the arm.
It's a bit floppy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it just is going towards the ground. There's no rotation. Has to be some rotation. Now Asahina starts. Ashiwaza. 1 minute 26, and Yu Song starting to blow. Asahina on the attack. She's the one taking the initiative.
Yeah, that time she felt you coming in and she blocked that, so it wasn't straight there. It was Asahina, you know, blocking that effort. But the footwork has gone.
Yeah, I think they need to start using the feet again. Here we go. Asahina's going to go in. Yu Song just falling down to the ground. Is that a rotation? I'm sorry, but is it? I mean, you're just taking the arm and falling down to ground. She can hardly stand up, Yu Song. It's all gone, isn't it? 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes gone, sorry, of a golden score, and it might just be all over. I think Sarah Asahina of Japan might have their second gold medal.
Well, for me, if he's going to give a penalty, he'll give a penalty for you for a false attack from that last effort. If he's going to wrap it up now, that for me would be the penalty.
Oh my goodness, it's gone the other way. Is that the way that you expected it to go?
Nope. Because what we were saying was the attacks were becoming progressively poorer in quality and less threatening. The feet weren't getting there at all. So, but there was a similar one to this. We were looking at one aspect of it. For as long as Yu Song was attacking, it meant that Asahina wasn't. We weren't looking at Asahina, and I can't remember counting up how many attacks Yu Song put in.
Yeah, but then what we've got to do is we have to assert as to what is an attack and what isn't. And for us, we were saying that just taking an arm and throwing yourself to the floor isn't an attack.
Wasn't enough.
You have to get rotation. You know, and there are other techniques throughout the competition where if they don't get rotation, even though they throw themselves and they got the hands there, you know, they were getting penalties for it.
I didn't see the passivity penalty coming. I was too, you know, engaged in looking at the possibility of whether Yu Song had committed an error. Right.
So Sheldon and I just getting it a little bit wrong. That's Sasai there about the closest, I think, to scoring.
We've got the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 100 kilo category. Lined up at the far end of the competition hall are the medalists and all the press. You can see the photo.
What a good photograph of the press. You just got to hope that you're not one of the bloke taking the photograph, because you need to be down there, don't you?
The first of the bronze medals go to Kirill Denisov of Russia and to Elmar Gazimov of Azerbaijan. The silver medal goes to Varlam Libertiliani of Georgia.
Yeah, fully deserved. That guy works so hard today.
He has a good long look at the gold medal. And the gold medal goes to Wolf Aaron of Japan. I'm sure that Varlam was looking at that gold medal.
Well, just the disappointment in his face, you know, absolutely said it all. Silver medal, great performance, but it's not enough. So, Wolf Aaron gets the big teddy.
Yeah. What's the big check? How much is it? Do you know?
Oh, no, I don't. I know that
15,000.
Obviously, 1 million for all of it, but.
About 15 or 20,000, 25,000 maybe.
Well, it's nice. The drinks are on.
Yeah.
Aaron Wolf tonight.
And now the national anthem of Japan.
He almost doesn't know how to take it, does he? He's top of the rostrum there. Mixture of emotions there from him, Aaron Wolf.
Denisov, Gazimov, Libertiliani and Wolf. That's the winning quartet.
Yeah, that was some category, I have to say. Hard work. Beginning of the day, I was right there, first contest in to this moment now. First contest up then, Naidan and Tushishvili for the bronze medal match in the plus 100 kilos category. It's interesting, isn't it? Naidan's not got a world ranking at the moment. And number 2, of course, Tushishvili, and I think we're going to see a lot more of him.
Amazing that Naidan Tushinbauer is, everyone thought that he was done, dusted, finished, you know, wrapped it up. And then he thought, well, I'll give it a go. I know there's a little bit of money around, you know. There's an Open coming up as well. I might have a stab at that. I could line my pockets here. Why not? And here he is in the bronze medal match. Tusishvili will want to ensure that he's the one who goes up to take the check. But Naidan Tushinbaya is an incredible fighter.
He really is an incredible guy, isn't he? And this guy here is the talent. Took René right to the wire.
Here we go then. Naidan Tushinbaya in the white judogi to face Guram Tusishvili in blue. Neil.
Yeah, I mean, Naidan will be difficult to throw. I think Tusishvili, though, just going to come here and he's just going to throw caution to the wind. Like you said, he's there again, isn't he, Naidan? But look at this guy now. He's got hold of something different now. Can't go there, though. That's for certain. You can't just start riding Seoinage techniques. One up to Naidan. Ouchigari was Tusishvili there. He moves like a light heavyweight, doesn't he? He doesn't move like a heavyweight.
He looks like one as well.
He does. Yeah, no, absolutely. What a lovely Taitoshi. Right-handed Ouchi as well. Going right and left. Then a Seoinage. Is he going to get a score for that?
I think
he does.
Will, yeah. Tusishvili is on his back, not because he wanted to be, it's because Naidan has put him there. It's that last pull.
Yeah.
Mind you, Naidan's on his back when he's doing the pulling. Here, look.
Yeah. I mean, how does that work? To think about that one.
Yeah, and they've thought about it too, and it's no score. It looked okay, but on replay,
it's not a score.
It can't work because
no.
He's on his back and he's just pulling.
Yeah.
No. But that one will.
It was a good one, Naidan. What a beautiful counter that was. It looks as if it's all the Georgian, doesn't it, there? And he just rolls him over onto his shoulders. Brilliant stuff. Don't forget, he's the first ever Olympic champion from any sport in Mongolia. He's an absolute national treasure. I mean, the beautiful story about him was when he stopped a war, didn't he? He went out in the middle and in between two warring civil factions and stopped it. It was incredible. It's an incredible story.
I wouldn't have been going with him.
No.
One trip I'd have passed on.
Well, I wouldn't have said that it would be like this. I mean, he's absolutely right on top of this match. Well, now Tusishvili has got to rethink this. Arm over. Needs a big one.
Taking complete control now, Naidan. And he's got to be careful down there, Tusishvili.
Yeah, Naidan says, no, I want you down here. And now can he get that leg out? Might just get it out as well. That knee pops down to the floor. And he'll have a job to hold that, Tushishvili. The other foot comes up. Is it coming out?
One more little stab.
Yeah, look at it. The heel's coming.
He's despairing now. Yep, it's out.
He's in the hold. Outside Komi, and Tushishvili is in trouble here. And that was a switch to the other side there.
Good for him.
Oh, wow.
Cleverly done by Tushishvili, because what it does is it gives him another chance. He's a score down. He's escaped the Osaiwaza, and he's now got a chance to come back.
Yeah, it's a brilliant bit of groundwork escapism from Tushishvili. So now Naidan, well, credit to him. I mean, because he is playing this match just really close to the mark. What a brilliant performance from him. Uchimata there from Tushishvili. 27 seconds. And Naidan goes again on it. Double lapel. And is that going to be a hold down? I think it might be.
Yes.
Here we go.
And
he's
there's
on
no
top.
power left.
It's all over. And he's going to hold him. Would you hold him now or let him go and just get the bronze medal? Well, would you hold him for a pun?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you will. They're just letting the clock tick up now. And it's all over, actually, so they should just stop it. Wow.
And he'll help him up.
Of course he will. He is the hero in Mongolia, and he's got another medal in the World Championships.
Naidan Tuvshinbaya of Mongolia overcomes Guram Tushishvili of Georgia in the bronze medal contest, the second bronze medal contest to take that one. No, it's the first, beg your pardon, the first bronze medal contest.
Good sportsmanship there as well, from the Georgian.
No shame losing to a legend.
No, absolutely not. Tushishvili was well beaten there. He's one for the future for sure.
Yes.
I wonder if Naidan's going to come out in the team matches tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I think he's probably got a better bet in the heavyweights than Dulzibaya Durenbaya.
Well, they'll put the young one in, I would have thought, for the team.
Yeah, he's done his job, hasn't he?
Yes.
Mashbat Bukbat there, getting a hug as well. Buko. So Otkan Bata, Ugan Bata snuck down there as well. He was one who came and handed us the team list, which I dread reading out tomorrow. I know you're going to leave me with that one.
That's your job. That was a great bit of groundwork, wasn't it, there? You just changed completely over to the other side there to change balance. This is how it started. So that double lapel again to great effect. And then as soon as he settled, that was it. No way out.
Good contest. Enjoyed that one.
Oh, magic.
Valjinyam delighted with that result. Okay, we've got the second of the bronze medal contests coming up now. Rafael Silva of Brazil faces the home favourite Borbana of Hungary. It'll be silver in the white judogi, Bor in blue, and here's Neil Adamson.
Well, get ready for this one, because the crowd's starting to warm up, and I think what they'll do is they'll warm up for their favourite, of course, with Bor, but then it'll be all systems go then for the final. Teddy Riner going for his 9th world title. 18 world-ranked silver and 5 Bor, but everybody, well, look at that. 7 times they fought each other, 4-3. possible for Bohr to win this. Could you imagine if he wins it on home soil?
This is the last shot, isn't it?
I think it is. You know, how many world championships have you got? The later part of your years, you take every one that you can.
Yeah, I'm thinking last shot for the Hungarians for a medal. This is it, because there's not another category.
No, there's not. Absolutely, this is it.
And they will go absolutely wild.
Yeah, can you imagine? They already are, I tell you. Silver in white, Bohr in blue, and this is it. Here we go. Every time he twitches, this crowd are going to be up on their feet.
Seoinage from Bohr. That's his favourite. Yep, Silver coming forward, roll underneath the big man.
Yeah, I think he knows that as well. I mean, like I say, 7 times. This is the 8th time they've fought each other. Rafael Silva can attack as well. You know, when he really puts his mind to it, he's got some strong judo.
Got the timing wrong there. But
Shido each.
Really needed to come up with one attack and just keep that Shido off his back, but couldn't manage it. Oh.
Well, attempting the Ashiwaza there on the front foot, then in for the Seoinage.
No movement from a Silva forward. You really have to have Silva coming forward. Big frame to move just from that, you know, flat-footed position.
Well, they've got to attack. Silva hasn't done anything yet, actually. Now he has. Well, Bohr, he has to attack now as well. Stiff arms, we were talking about that. Look at the stiff arms, and that's the best one yet. That's going to be a score, is it? Is that a Wazari? That's not far off. Referee was right on it. Uchimata. So now definitely Bohr has to do something. If he wants this bronze medal, he's going to have to go out there and hunt for it. Real problems getting past those arms, hasn't he, of Silva? Well, he hasn't attacked, has he, Bohr? He hasn't attacked, and it's been all Rafael Silva.
Yeah, he looks frozen at the moment.
Well, yeah, it is. It's almost caught in the headlights. He hasn't attacked.
He hasn't come up with a really telling Seoinage either. And that's his go-to throw, especially against the taller fighters.
Well, if I was Silva's coach, I'd be saying just a couple more attacks here and you'll have it. He's looking for the counter, Bohr. He hasn't attacked for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Uchimata Silva changing the direction all the time. And now he's going to get, and you can see it there, even the Hungarians.
Yeah, frustrated.
He still hasn't got it. That's incredible. Bohr hasn't attacked. Now he has.
Well, we're into golden score. I wonder if Bohr, with just 4 or 5 seconds to think about things, will shake himself up, say, you know, I'm still in this. I could come up with, you know, a really good attack here, catch Silva, and it will be all over.
Well, isn't that the main aim? That's it, isn't it? So in he goes. Is Bohr going to throw caution to the wind and attack? Now he goes in, no hands. One penalty, anything up there now will win this match or lose it, depending on which side you're on. Tries the Yoko Otoshi. Rafaela Silva. Tries the Uchimata again. He's the only one putting the big guns in. And he tries it again. And he tries the Ouchi and the Kouchi.
One last roll of the dice here.
Yeah, surely. Kouchi. Oh, that was very, very close, wasn't it? Rafaela Silva he's been putting all the work in here. Rafaela Silva, and now the Ouchi again. Bohr just manages to stay on his front. Is this going to be it? Can he tie up the top half?
I was looking at Sinisha Skirvich, the referee there, and he was puckered his lips up as if to say, ooh, that was close.
So close, Rafaela Silva, to winning this. But we've seen matches, haven't we? And it's gone against the run of play.
Absolutely.
There's the Cianagi and the Kouchi.
Almost. He turns on his front.
Yeah, he lands on his front.
There's no score here. And the one thing I'm saying to him, try the Cianagi, try the Cianagi. That's your go-to technique. Get underneath the man. As that rattled Rafael Silva.
It has. You can see it has. And yet he's been attacking all the time. Oh, no. They're not, surely.
Not for that.
Give him chance. He deserves it. Rafaela Silva has been attacking.
Oh, no.
Well, even Bohr is wondering where this is coming from.
Oh, could have been on the hands. Are we on that side? Bohr, maybe.
What, for the Shido?
No, leave it. No score, no Shido.
Wow.
Let's go on. We've still got the final to come. Don't go anywhere.
Ashiwaza there from Silva.
Untidy effort. Put himself in unnecessary position here. Bohr trying to whack the Shimiwaza on. No, he's missed it.
Well, I don't know. Obviously, the crowd want Bohr to win, but that's, my goodness me, come on. Rafaela Silva deserves to be able to have another go at this. Cianagi.
Oh, the Kouchi with no hands.
Well, now Silva has got to do something.
Danger here. Second wind for Bohr. Let it go. Yeah, you gave Bohr the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give Silver
You've
the
got to
benefit
let
of the
this
doubt.
go. Surely, just let them fight.
Yeah, one more cycle, let it go. And they get
No, Bohr gets it. He gripped the leg.
Yeah.
Save for the Kouchi that he grabbed the leg there. Oh. It's not the way we wanted it to finish, is it?
I can tell you now that the table who gave that instruction to the referee didn't want to do that. Unless it was a clear grab, if it had just been a brush or a small touch, they'd have left it at this point. They had to go against the home man. There's a medal at stake here. If it was just, you know, some kind of accident, they've done that. He must have made sufficient enough contact with the leg for them to say, I'm sorry. But if the Brazilians see that and they come and complain, we're going to look stupid. We have to give it.
Yeah, well, we'll have a look at it in a second.
What a way to lose it, Neil.
That's fine sportsmanship from that man there.
Yeah. He's even unaware that it's happened.
Yes. Well, he's saying, you know, that apparently my hand touched it. But he's not really fighting it.
But you and I know what goes on there. There would have been a big debate there about...
Yeah. Oh no, that's clear. We didn't see it from that angle.
It's on the other side.
Yeah.
Could they have let that one go? No way.
No, you cannot let it go. Any touch below the belt line, any assist with the arm.
And listen to the boos in the crowd after they've seen it on the big screen.
No, not so many now, is there?
None.
None.
It's all gone because they've all seen it and said, whoops.
That was a fine contest. Yeah. It really was. What a contest to warm us up,
didn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's got us revved up. We've got the last individual contest just about to happen of these championships, and then tomorrow, and I could tell all of you out there, right, anybody who's never seen a team match, it's all systems go.
Here we go then. The final of the 2017 World Championships heavyweight division. David Moura of Brazil faces Teddy Riner of France. It'll be Moura in the white judogi, Riner in blue. Here's Neil.
Well, Moura's worked his way up to world number one, and so he comes in world number one ranked. But of course, the clear number one in the world, the heavyweight to beat, is Teddy Riner. He's undefeated in 150 contests, and he is the double Olympic champion and 8-time world champion, going for his 9th. So that in itself is a testament to his absolute dominance of the heavyweight division.
One of the greatest boxers in heavyweight history once said to an opponent, "What's my name? What's my name?" I get the feeling that Teddy's coming out here because his opponent is number one at the moment to say, who's number one?
Well, we see. I mean, he was taken into golden score in that semi-final, Teddy Riner. How's he going to come out here? He'll want to do this in style. Teddy Riner, he's been here a few times, I can tell you. Final of the World Championships. Moura getting better and better all the time. Moura in white and Riner in blue. It's going to be a strong gripping fight. Moura's got good technique as well, he really has.
Moura told me 20 minutes ago, just as left there, I'm going to be world champion.
Is that what he said?
He believes in himself.
Yeah, well, that's great. And, you know, you've got to, what's the point of coming out here if you don't believe that, if you're happy with the silver? Teddy Riner brought it out, didn't he? He was put to the wire. And he managed to bring it out there and get the score to take him through to this final. He's going for his 9th world title. Got the grip that he wants as well. He's going to look for the Uchimata. And Mura does a bit of a panic attack there just to avoid that. Doesn't want Renair to settle with that sleeve lapel. Now he's got it, sleeve lapel. Is he going to throw it in? And I think Mura is going to be looking for the Sakeshi off that Uchimata, but I don't know. Strong gripping, as you would expect, and they're going to fight hard for the grips because the grips determine whether you're going to go in for the attack. Well, Mura's got to start to look as if he's attacking as well. It's all Renair at the moment taking the initiative, but saying that neither one of them like the grips of the other. So Mura still got to put a big attack in. He's on the sleeve. Well, Teddy Renair just has a little look at the referee there. And Shido each. I'm glad it went both ways. Are you?
Yeah. Nothing really to write home about here. Teddy Renair had a look at the referee, I think, for just that little extra push on the edge there.
Yeah,
he didn't like the idea that Mura had forced him off at the time. He was back onto it quickly. There's the Uchimata, but down onto his front.
Yeah, it was Renair that picked up on that, wasn't it? He went over with the arm there, Mura, and Renair tried to do the Uchimata off the grip.
Odd seconds left to go. No score, both fighters picked up a penalty apiece. We could do with a few more minutes of this, and we're likely to get it because golden score is looming large here.
It was always going to be tight. It wasn't going to be easy for Renair. And I think Renair tries the Tomonagi there, Mura, and Renair just a little bit unsettled. 15 seconds of the first 4 minutes left. He came out determined, didn't he, Mura? Like you saying, you know, slightly different attitude than sometimes when they've come out to fight Renair.
Well, it's the second time today that Renair has gone into golden score. Guram Tusishvili took him into golden score in the semi-final. Up until that point, he'd finished everyone off in fairly quick time. But here he is, second time into golden score today.
Well, you were the one that said it. When push comes to shove, you know, then he normally pulls it out the bag. But Mura got better and better. His world ranking will... his world ranking tells you how consistent he's been. And here he is now offering a challenge, proper challenge to Teddy Renair.
Just limping back to his start point, Teddy Renair. Bit of discomfort with it. Is it the right knee or the left knee?
It's right knee, actually.
Right,
yeah. Ouchigari from Mura.
Which Mura attacks immediately.
Mura's got his grip as well.
Well, that failed this time.
Now then, you know what? One more Shido up here for any one of them and
That's
could
it.
cost.
It's done, yeah. But this, they won't Shido in for that. Wasn't the best
Don't think they dare, do they? I don't think they dare. Uchigari Mura needs both hands on. He needs better kumakata here. And now Teddy Riner in a place that he hasn't been for a long time. Twice, as you said it. And he tries the sumigaeshi again, and this time Mura just kills it.
Well, he's had success when he's pulled them across that outstretched leg, but that's normally when, you know, they're pretty tired. Guram Tusashvili was pretty tired in the semi-final. I don't see that Mura's that tired. He's still in there, isn't he?
Mura's still in there, and he's still got a chance. And I think he believes it. I think that you were right. He came in here thinking, this is a possibility, this. And they've been in there with Riner before and thought, no chance. But definitely a chance here. Strong fight for grips again. Mura breaking the grips off as well. That's it, tip on. He's done it. Wow.
With ease at the end.
Sasai. And Mura goes over and he wins his 9th world title. Teddy Riner ends it with Ippon. He was under pressure, he pulled it out the bag.
If every time the question is asked, Riner comes up with the answer, you cannot deny him. Send anybody you like. He's beaten them all, every one of them.
And he's done it time and time again, you know, and I've done, sometimes I get asked, how can people beat Riner? And, you know, I say, well, maybe if you did this or maybe if you did that, but, you know, everybody you put in front of this man and he beats them.
He has also got to be particularly pleased that he's been off for so long. He came to face a category that was hungry for him. They also thought that they had a real chance against him. He went through the whole field, came to the final, and it wasn't as though he snuck it. He threw people, he scored the people. He didn't look for a Shido here. He came up with the techniques when the pressure came on. Just when we were beginning to say, David Mura might have a shout here, blah, blah, bang, over he goes. Tusashvili might have a shout here, bang, over he goes.
Can't say anything about that. Riner reigns supreme. He is the most decorated judoka of all time, that's for sure. 9 world titles. And his family, everybody celebrate here. He was under pressure. Here we go. Now it's family time.
The other thing is, he didn't sneak it with, you know, free fights here, a bye here, or whatever. 6 times he went out there. 5 Ippons and 5 Wazaris. He was scoring plenty, you know.
Can't say any more than that, can you? You absolutely cannot. Beautiful Sasai there, it really was. Here's a Guruma Sasai. I'm sure the purists will break it down and say, oh no, it was. But it was one of those. Here we go. Sasai. It was Sasai, and beautiful. He wheels him over, and he has control all the way through.
Neil's right. Don't look at where the knee goes. Look at the intention and the shape of the technique. He catches him high.
Well, they'll say it's his knee wheel, won't they? And, you know, it's a bit of a mix. You could say it was Sasai, you could say it was his.
I'm going with you, Sasai Surikomiyashi, because everything about that, the whole shape of that was Sasai Surikomiyashi. He just catches him high.
Well, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of you out there going, oh, no, I think it was this. So you can go for it.
Send us your emails.
Yeah. Either way, it was brilliant technique and a record 9 titles for this man here. Teddy Riner holds his fingers up there. He's going to run out of fingers soon.
He will. He's going all the way to Tokyo. Nothing's going to stop him and that. And on the way, Yeah, he will have to. I know it'll be. He'll wave a leg next time. Hands and feet will have to be waving. Well, they are preparing for the awarding ceremony for the women in the plus 78 kilo category. I know that, but in the meantime, Teddy Riner is still signing autographs. Why not? And now the medal presentation for the women in the plus 78 kilo category. Irina Kinzerska of Azerbaijan receives her bronze medal, as does Kim Min-jeong, the Republic of Korea. Making the medal presentations, Sergei Soloveichik, the president of the European Judo Union. Silver medal goes to Asahina Sara of Japan. The gold medal goes to Yu Song of China. I'm going to try and sneak in something about the team event tomorrow, just in case Neil is not going to say it in his wrap-up. I'm sure he will.
Well, yeah, I think we should talk about it, certainly over this and over the next one. But the team event tomorrow, for the people that have never seen a team event, I mean, you think this is excitement. We're going to be hoarse.
Don't miss it. Join us. There will be action. I can never say that with the individuals because I don't know what's going to happen, but I can guarantee you there will be action aplenty tomorrow. Funny, isn't it? You're not going to deny it. It's going to be action tomorrow.
It's going to be action. You've got 6 different weight categories, 3 men, 3 women, and you're going to have action all the way through it. There's going to be drama. I always talk about the drama because something's going to happen where somebody surprises somebody. But anyway, they'll see tomorrow.
And now the national anthem of China. Well, some happy members of the Chinese team there. We're going to see them tomorrow. They normally feature quite strongly in the women's team event, but there isn't one tomorrow. It's a mixed team. It'll be men and women together, so they're going to need to look to the men to help them out there. Be interesting to see the draw. Anyway, there's the result. Kinzerska and Kim were the bronze medalists. Asahina took the silver, and it was Yu to retain her world title. Second gold medal for Yu Song. Not quite the dizzy heights of Yuen Hua or Tong Wen, who went on to win Olympic gold. But hey, this time. Let's have a look at some highlights, and then we'll be back with the awarding ceremony for the men in the plus 100 kilo category. And whilst we're doing that, Neil's got a few things to share with you.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, well, the medals have come out incredibly well. I mean, for Japan, of course, they show their depth. That 7 gold medals for them, 2 for France. France is the only other country with 2 gold medals. And then, of course, we've got Mongolia, Brazil, Serbia, China, Germany, all with 1 gold medal. So it really is. I mean, it started off with an absolute Japanese dominance, but then the rest of the world, and I stated it a couple of days ago, the rest of the world are on the march to try and catch up. And so it's been interesting because that's what is so absolutely incredible about our sport. Our sport is truly international, and it is, you know, now we have individuals, we have world champions all over the world. It's not just Japan, but Japan have showed us their depth.
Yeah, this time round, I think they got the timing right, and Inoue Kozo is going to be happy that they've come away with a hat full of medals, but it could have gone slightly differently. You know, a win here, a win here, and a win here, and 3 medals taken out of there, and then it wouldn't, you know,
wouldn't look quite so good.
Yeah. You know, whereas right now there are a few people saying, "Oh, Japan dominated," and well, of course they did. You know, they've got the biggest judo group going. It's their national sport. Everything goes into it. You would expect them to be a strong judo nation. There's absolutely no getting away from that. And from time to time, they are going to come out on top. We've got 14 weight categories. They took 7 of them. But if you want to look at it the other way round, we took 7. You know, the rest of the world took 7 gold medals.
But amazing. Any country to come away with 7 is just amazing. But, you know, they have struggled in some of the categories. And we've seen surprises as well. I think that's the incredible thing about judo. It's not always the ones that you expect coming through. And different weight categories, we've had some real surprises, some big champions going out.
Well, they were shut out of the under 81 kilo category, shut out of the under 90 kilo category, and shut out of the plus 100 kilo category. So 3 of the 4 men's categories, they failed to find the podium. So, you know,
it could have been horrific, couldn't it?
Yeah, 63. They also missed out completely. After that, it was the women that really came up to save them, to be honest. Right, we come now to the awarding ceremony for the men in the plus 100 kilo category. Bronze medals go, first of all, to Rafael Silva of Brazil, and then to Naidan Tufshinbaya of Mongolia. The medals are being presented by Lord Ko, your buddy.
There he is. My goodness me.
Silver medal goes to David Moura of Brazil.
Lord Ko, of course, was a 2-time Olympic gold medalist in the 800 and 1500 meters.
Well, the gold medal goes to Teddy Riner of France.
Well, what a tournament this has been. What can I say more than what we've already said? Japan, of course, have come away with 7 gold medals, and they've shown us their incredible depth. But we've had a lot of surprises too, with new world champions from some of the smaller countries as well. Serbia, for example. Judo is really an international sport. We've proved that. We've got world champions from another 5 different countries other than France. France came second in the medals, and it's been amazing judo all the way through. Tomorrow we got the team competition. That means action, it means drama, and it's all rolled into one. So please, whatever you do, join Sheldon and I for more judo action tomorrow, because if you've never seen a team competition, you will not believe what you're going to see. So from Sheldon and I, until tomorrow, more judo action, more drama. It's goodbye for now from both of us.
gentlemen,